And Shayna's already here. Of course you are. Hey, Miss Shayna. All right, I'm going to pull this up real quick so I can see questions that you guys might have. But this is so fun. All right, let me go back to my home screen here. So, hey guys. Oh my goodness. So, this is so fun. I don't know if any of you guys have, oh, I turned it off. Heard of Everything Embroidery Market. I am so excited to be hosting a giveaway for this. And what's so amazing is it's for you and a friend. So we're going to get more into details with that in just a minute. I just want to pull this up so I don't miss any comments because I cannot read them on my phone. I guess I should have my glasses on to do this, right? Okay, give me 2 seconds. I feel like I keep turning it off because I'm impatient. Um, so awesome. And I've been doing some research on giveaways and how to make it fun, how to make it, all inclusive for everyone. And so I'm excited about that. And I hope it works. So we're going to try this out. I just can't get my TV to pop up. So hopefully I'll try to squint and read everything that, comes through. We'll give a few more minutes for everyone to come on. Oh, first time on a live. See, I can see it, but I really have to get close. I can't even read the whole name as quickly as it's on there. Okay, come on. Oh, I had to hit the back button. Okay, so we're going to wait for a few more people to pop on. Hello, hello to everyone. This is going to be a quick live. I just want to kind of give you the rules and what the entire trade show is all about. So we're going to wait for a few more people to pop on and then we will get to it. I'm trying to pull up everything on my TV over here because it's really hard for me to read the comments. Debbie, it just popped up that you were live. Surprise! So that's why I like to wait just a few minutes to see if a few more people will get the notification to come on. So let's see here. There we are. This way I can see comments, hopefully, as they pop up. So awesome. I know a few more people will come in. People can watch this at their leisure whenever they have time because I know that's how most of us work. But just wanted to go and tell you all about the trade show that is my absolute favorite in the embroidery world. The Embroidery and Everything Market, EEM. If you guys haven't heard of it, I've put a link below that you can pop on. And my water bottle. Oh my gosh, I need to drink it, don't I? Yep, let's see. I'm only on the 1 p.m. I'm kind of on the 2 p.m. mark, so I've got a lot to go. Isn't it crazy? But I have had some other water. So it's okay. All right, so I'm just waiting for that to come on, but no big deal. Hi, Mina. Hey, ladies. Hey, everyone that's popped on so far. So a couple of years ago, I just took a plunge and decided, you know what, I'm going to go to this trade show that I had heard about. And I thought, this is a really good opportunity for me as a business owner to learn from others because they have classes and it's super fun way to be around other people that do embroidery. Because really, my close friends, not a soul does embroidery, that I hang out with. So it's not like I can talk embroidery talk to them. Luckily, we've got just this amazing group of folks on YouTube that have just supported one another, and really in a lot of Facebook groups that I'm in as well. I feel like I can reach out and to a lot of different people that I've met, over the years in the world of embroidery. So that's been helpful. But how fun was it for me to go to a live 2-day trade show a couple of years ago, and sign up for classes. Hey, Alicia. And just really learn. I, took my computer. I took, everything that I had, went to classes, took notes, learned about different, devices, learned about different machines, learned about, just all kinds of different things that I could potentially grow with in my business. Learned about, silhouettes and scan and cuts and heat presses and first time I'd ever even seen a magnetic hoop, which now I've got, several of them from Mighty Hoop. So it's really cool to be hands-on. It's the first place that I met, all the different fun fabric companies that, sell and have Facebook groups and are just, all a part with the applique and on Facebook and all that fun stuff too. What else did I see when I was there? It's where I met Love That Cotton. I had never even heard of Love That Cotton, and now they are one of my absolute go-tos for half of the products that I sell in my Etsy shop, or really at all, everywhere. And the really cool thing, and this is just amazing how it's kind of pieced all together. The owners of Love That Cotton are the ones that have actually purchased and taken over the this trade show. So this will be the first trade show that they're actually running for Everything Embroidery Market. So even though it's been around several years, this is the first time that the owners of Love That Cotton are actually the host and the owners of this trade show. And I think it's amazing. They realize the value that this trade show has. And when they heard that the owners prior were going to, stop hosting it or whatnot, then they approached them about being the new owners of this trade show, because it really is, a great way to, to learn in our field. So yay, super excited. So the actual giveaway isn't going to be live. I'm actually going to run the giveaway for 2 weeks. That way we can have a lot of people enter and it just kind of hype this up, because I want as many people that can to learn about the show. Alicia says she goes to Embroidery Market in Nashville or Atlanta every year. Awesome. So yeah, there are a couple of other different trade shows, and this is the first one that I've ever been to, and actually the only one that I've been to, other than a couple of sewing expos that would be local to me. But this one is specifically, for embroidery, and that's what's so amazing. When I went, I did fly. And my husband had extra miles, so he really encouraged me to go. He had extra miles, he had hotel points. He was like, you don't really ever get to go on business trips like he does. So he really encouraged me and, said, you need to go, this will be fun. So that was really, nice that he was encouraging me, and I loved it. So of course, last year they weren't able to have it because of COVID. They, tried, and thought they might have it, but in the end, I don't believe they had it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I know there were a couple of trade shows that tried to eke by, but I know I didn't go because of COVID. So I'm going to do a little bit of just backstory of what Everything an Embroidery Market is. So it's the largest event of its kind for embroidery, applique, and vinyl application. The show's quickly become a must-attend event for small businesses, home-based businesses, that's all of us, right? And crafters in the industry. At the event, you will enhance your skills, knowledge, techniques through our classes, grow your supplier list, that's absolutely what I did, and stay on top of trends by shopping our vendors on the show floor. So much fun. Okay, so they did have it. Okay, well, I was not able to go because there's no way I could have gone last year. You'll find everything from blanks, embroidery, heat press, cutter equipment, fabric, supplies, and much more. Everything Embroidery Market is your source for starting a business, boosting sales, and growing in the ever-changing industry of embroidery and heat vinyl application. So awesome. It really does, encompass all kinds of things. It's great for anyone that's new to the field or those that are growing. It's just amazing. So this year, it's going to be in Biloxi, Mississippi, and it's September 10th and 11th of 2021. So September 10th and 11th of 2021 in Biloxi, Mississippi. All right. So a little bit more details. Let's talk about who's going to be there. What vendors can we expect to be there? We are going to, there's a whole list of vendors, and I'm just going to go about them, and you've probably heard of all of them. All About Blanks. I love them. All brands. All Stitched Up by Angela. So that is one of the fabric that I met when I was there and really fell in love with, the unique fabrics that they sell. Just great, 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 great things for applique. Alphalicious Designs, one of the very first digitizers I ever used, and love everything they do. The Alphalicious Designs, Joy is the owner of that company. They have such amazing, amazing, amazing cuteness when it comes to applique, fonts, just a really great digitizer. And a lot of her designs, I don't know, if you've used them, but a lot of her designs are really good for single needle use. Of course, you can use them for anybody, but single needle use, because the way she digitizes most of her designs, you will do a full run of one color before you need to switch to the next. So if you're in the world of using a single needle, you'll know what I mean. You'll, do the tack down placement and final stitch of one color before you move to the next. And that really is, makes it much more user friendly when you're doing, things on a single needle, like her back there. Okay, Bayou Blanks. I have definitely purchased from them. They used to be my go-to for my Christmas pajamas. Bella Blue Embroidery, Craft Chameleon, Durkee Hoops, which I use. Elia Jacksford Designs, that's a new one to me. And Brilliance, well, love me some of Brilliance. Epilogue Laser, that sounds interesting. Fabric Finders, Gale's Nest, Hot Fix Adhesive, Laser Bee Studio, love that cotton, well, of course. Melissa Bryan Designs, Missy B Stitchin', Pegboard Crafts, Pioneer Supplier and Creations, sewingmachine.com. So got some big names in there. Sewing Seeds Designs, another really super, super cute digitizer. Southern Draw Designs, Stalls, Stitch It International, Sweet and Sassy Blanks, and Transfer Express. So you can see there are, y'all, I keep going like, to get my bangs out of my face. I really wanted bangs, and now I'm like, I've got bangs and they get on my nerves, and I keep like catching myself go, what do you think? They're so crazy, but I like bangs, so. But I really hate the whiplash that I give myself when I'm have them. So anyway, lots of amazing vendors, and they always say they'll add more as time gets closer, but how awesome. There, I did it again. Oh my gosh. So really cool vendors. These are things that you can just wander the floor, meet the owners that are there, and look at their products, buy their products. I suggest bringing an extra bag when you come, because for me, I was flying, so I actually brought an extra bag because I knew going home that I would be having all kinds of stuff. And you guys, like I said, it was the first time I had met Love That Cotton. And so when I got there, that bag, that entire bag, I ended up on the floor signing up as a wholesale customer, because I knew without doubt that everything about Love That Cotton was, was my business, was my love. I just love everything they do. Seersucker is my, go-to, always has been. So when I found all of their seersucker wear, I literally was like, right now I need to sign up as a wholesale account, and I bought so many samples to take home, just because I knew it was such a good fit for my business. I loved it. I'll never cut bangs again. They are weapons. I mean, they are weapons when you're like, hey. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So those are a lot of the vendors that will be there. The trade show will be open. The floor will be open both days. You can actually get a pass to go a little bit early. There will be an opportunity to meet the vendors that evening in between the 2 days. So on the 10th, Friday the 10th will be, you can add that. There actually are a couple of classes on Thursday before the show even starts where you can learn about embrilliance in like mega detail. I think that both of those classes are going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. Um, one is, learning, all the ins and outs of, embrilliance and whatnot. And the other one is actually learning how to digitize. So you would need the next step up. And you literally hands on bringing your computer and learning, while you're there. That's going to be awesome. So let me tell you a little bit about the classes. Guess what? Guess who's teaching a class? So what you do need to know is the classes, there's limited number for each of them. It looks like they set each class size to a maximum of 100, and there's actually already one class that's sold out, you guys, and I'm sad because I didn't sign up for it. So let's talk about the classes, and I'll tell you some of the things that are going to be there. I'm going to be one of them, and my class is really filling up fast. It's been fun to watch it. Okay, let's see. I want to go to the class schedule. So there are all kinds of classes from so many different wonderful people. It's going to be hard to pick because there'll be like 4 or 5 during each time slot, and you can pick which one. So you can add these classes, if they sound like things that would interest you. So I'm just going to kind of go in order. I don't know if these are in alphabetical order or in time order. I'm not sure. So a class is converting embroidery files to SVG and FCM files using Embroid. Pegboard Crafts is going to be teaching that one. Bits and Pieces by Beth and Peggy of Pegboard Crafts. All That Cork with Stitched Up by Angela. So they're going to use, cork in different projects. So that's going to be cool. The Bits and Pieces class that they're teaching with Peggy, they're going to be teaching about how to use bits and pieces of scraps in your craft room. And we all have them. How to turn those things into beautiful projects. Sewing and craft room essentials with All Stitched Up by Angela. So, talking about different organizational things and just essentials that, you need and are helpful in your sewing room. That's a great class. I would love that. Patch making with All Brands. Patches are really, to me, they were difficult to kind of figure out, but patches are awesome. I know Shayna, I don't know if she's still on. She is like the master of patches. When I see her work, it just like floors me. She could probably teach that class. Sublimation 101 with Joy from Alphalicious Designs. That's going to be a super fun one, especially if you are interested in maybe learning more about sublimation. That's, a couple of classes that I went to a couple years ago were things that I was like, what direction might I want to go in with my embroidery? Do I maybe want to add, a heat press? Do I maybe want to add, a sublimation printer? So it's really kind of good to kind of get, a good idea or a starting 101 idea of things. Okay, Stitching with Mylar with Joy by Alphalicious Designs. How cool. I, can't wait to try Mylar. I still have, it's kind of on my bucket list. I feel like Mylar I want to use for like Christmassy things, so I might save it for that. Digitizing 101 by Lisa Shaw. That sounds great. I'm pretty sure that's on my list. It's really just the basics of digitizing. Digitizing is not something that, I do, but I think it would be great to learn maybe a little bit about it. So if there's something that I wanted to kind of add that's unique, maybe I could. There's so many great digitizers out there that really hasn't been something on my to-do list. Let's see. What's this one? Multi-deck embroidery by Libby with Ashcraft. This is taking your embroidery to the next level using your silhouette, cameo, heat transfer vinyl, and rhinestones. Ooh, there you go. It's how to take your embroidery design into Silhouette Studio and create your own cut file. That's pretty cool. And rhinestones. All about that bean stitch with Cassidy Wynn from Sewing Seeds. That would be awesome. Bean stitch is really intimidating to me. Like I tend to go with satin and zigzag because bean stitch, I have a hard time cutting it. So that's probably a great one to go to. It talks about that there's a learning curve for most. It's so different from satin, requires different techniques to get the best look. That sounds like an amazing class. Okay, Silhouette Studio software with Melissa Bryan Designs. So she's going to show you the basic and most frequently used functions in Silhouette Studio. That sounds awesome. This class will give you a better understanding of the software. Oh, this one sounds good. All things Etsy, growing your business with Etsy by SK Creations. And you guys, if you haven't seen SK Creations on Etsy, I mean, they are killing it, and they have been. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just ginormous company when it comes to, Etsy business in the embroidery field. So I can't wait to learn, from them. So that's Shayna. She'll be teaching all the tricks she's learned as she's grown her business. That's awesome. Sublimation Markers 101, sponsored by Craft Chameleon. You're going to learn about sublimation markers. There'll be a demonstration as well as a lecture, so that's cool. Machine Applique Basics by Melissa Bryan Designs. In the Hoop Projects by Melissa Bryan. That will be fun because in the hoop can be, kind of intimidating if you've never done it. So that's really cool that she'll be doing that in that class. Finding Your Niche with SK Creations. So that's Shayna Kilby. That's a great one. If you haven't really narrowed down your niche, then that's going to be an awesome one to do. Scaling your business and managing your team with SK Designs. That's a great one, especially if you're at a spot where you are looking to grow. That's an awesome one to learn from. Setting yourself up for success with photography with SK Creations. Well, you guys know we talk about it all the time. Doing photography is, awesome and so important to get your products out there. Taking really good product photos so that you can really, showcase how amazing the items are that you make. So that's going to be really good. Advanced in the Hoop Project. That will be cool. I don't know exactly what they're going to make. A step-by-step stitching the felties on your machine, attaching them to wreaths, candlesticks, and so much more. That sounds cool. Beginner's Guide to Heat Transfers by Stalls. Heat transfer vinyl, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and transfers. Where do you start? So they're going to talk about that with a hands-on demonstration. That I'm pretty sure that will be a class that I need to go to. Working with fusible or applique quilting and more with the Hot Fix adhesive. Have you ever wanted to work with fusibles? In this class, you'll learn how. That sounds cool. Brother Tin Needle 101 by All Brands. So if you are looking to get a tin needle, or if you're looking, to expand into that, or if you have one and you're not sure all the, the functionality of it, that would be a great class for you. Cutting up with the Brother Scan and Cut. I've certainly been interested in the Brother Scan and Cut. I've heard it does well with Baby Lux and Brothers, and they kind of talk to each other. So that sounds like a great class to learn a bit about that from All Brands. They're going to be hosting that. Rhinestones Made Easy by Libby Ashcraft. Discover how to incorporate rhinestones into your silhouette projects. It's the second rhinestone class. Well, there you go. All Things Patches by Lisa Shaw. So there's another patches class. So that would be really good. Patches are super popular. Not only can you create them to fix to a ready-made product, but they can also be used by themselves. So she's going to teach you how to do a professional looking patch. Design Placement by Lisa Shaw. This is make or break for every item that you create. If you choose the wrong placement, then the item can really look off. So I think that's going to be really cool to teach. Making a Brilliance Work for You by Lisa Shaw. I'm pretty sure this is the class that's already sold out. So I'm kind of sad because I know there's some hidden tricks of Embrilliance that I don't even know. I'll make a video and I'll have, Embrilliance in my video, and then somebody will send me a message like, if you just click on this, that you could do that a lot faster, which I love learning from, other folks, and then teaching me while I'm teaching others. So it's kind of it's fun. Embroidery Basics by Bella Blue Embroidery. So if you're new to embroidery, that's going to be awesome. Screen printing with just a heat press by Transfer Express. That sounds great. Using a heat press in 4 seconds, you can offer screen printed apparel. I looked into this when I was there last. Very, very, very good addition to any business is adding that heat press and offering, things from Transfer Express. They're a really great company. Embellish It, sublimation versus digital transfer from sewingmachine.com. So learn the difference between sublimation and digital transfer. Digitizing your in the hoop projects from Lisa Shaw. That sounds awesome. It's laser beams, exploring Glowforge as an addition to your vinyl and embroidery business. I know a lot of people have been interested in doing some of the laser. So that's a great class. I would love to learn more about Glowforge. That really does. It's a desktop laser cutter. So it really would be a good addition, to other things that we already do. PR machines, tips and tricks by sewingmachine.com. That's learning maintenance, including proper oiling and cleaning of your PR series. So that would be awesome. 10 most profitable products from Craft Chameleon. She's going to talk about products that can create the largest margins for your business. Excuse me. Layering HTV easily, plus how to layer press specialty HTV. You can probably hear my kids. They're right through there. They're being silly. And now my husband's yelling. You hear that too? And then the next class is growing your business using social media. Guess who's teaching that one? Kelly Payne, the embroidery nurse. So they had reached out to me to see about possibly teaching a class. And I'm like, well, I don't know. What class should I teach? What would be a good class to teach? And she had mentioned that there's not a lot of classes in regards. Now someone's yelling mommy. Now they're yelling daddy. Hopefully they can stop. Sounds like somebody's slapping at each other. So anyway, excuse them. We were talking about my class. How rude of them to interrupt. Thank goodness they will not be flying and staying with me. Okay, anyway, growing. So she reached out to me, talked about what class would be, one that maybe isn't being offered yet. And she talked about, like the business side, the money side of growing a business. And I was like, that is like my weakest point out there. So we kind of sat back for a day or two and tried to think about, a good option, and talking about, different things with social media. We decided was going to be, yes, that a lot of people are very interested in ways that, you can grow your business by, getting your information out there, with Instagram, with, TikTok, not real good, Facebook, with Pinterest. So that class will be specifically talking, kind of diving deep into some of those, different social medias, and just kind of talking about that. And you guys, the class, it's like almost sold out of 100 people. So I don't know if people are like, I just want to go because I see her on YouTube. I just want to see her in person. I don't know. Or if they're like, I want to learn so much about social media. So I feel like I've got until September to get all my ducks in a row for this class. So for you guys that are coming and signing up, that you'll feel that every minute of it is worthwhile to you, because I want to make sure that it is. So I'm tickled. Let's see. Silhouette Love Sublimation from Craft Chameleon, learning to design in silhouette software. Create a Biloxi souvenir knit headband with stretch HTV by Craft Chameleon. That sounds cool. Printable Designs 101 by Southern Draw Designs. That's Jessica Fountain. Have you ever wondered how to create shirts or other items using sublimation or inkjet printing? If so, this is the class for you. I think that's it. So then there's a couple of workshops that are also going to be going on. The first hands-on workshop we talked about was personalizing projects with Embrilliance Essentials with Lisa Shaw. So that's an add-on the day before. Any skill level, it's paced for a beginner to a new Embrilliance student. So if you're new to Embrilliance, then that's a really good class just to learn. And then the second hands-on class is Digitizing with Embrilliance with Stitch Artists by Lisa Shaw. So again, this is skill level says any, but this class is paced for someone who's familiar with embroidery designs. If you're new to machine embroidery, you're still learning, you may feel more comfortable taking the other class, or taking the class and just kind of watching instead of, using your own laptop. So this one you do have to download the Embrilliant Stitch Artist, but there is a demonstration version if you wanted to try that first. And then the other thing is that, which I talked about earlier, the after hours vendor panel, meet and greet. That sounds so fun. So they're going to have some of our favorite vendors where we can chat with them. Yes, Lisa Shaw is amazing. And she's teaching so many classes. There's going to be an Embrilliance booth. I'm a firm, just believer of all things in brilliance. It's all I've ever used in my embroidery business. So I can't wait to, take some of her classes and learn from the best. So that sounds really fun. The after hours event, there'll be some food, and we can sweet treats and a meet and greet to follow. So that will be awesome. What else? So I have linked below where you can find all the information about the show. And what I really wanted to come on tonight is talking about a giveaway. So this is so awesome. I have never used this type of giveaway. It just sounded like a fun way to do it, but I have the link below. So what you do to enter into this giveaway, and it is a giveaway to earn tickets to the trade show for you and a friend, and both of you 5 classes. So for you and a friend, you can go together and both take 5 classes on us. Yay! So this was so awesome that they reached out to me to be able to offer this to you guys. And you guys will be there. So hello. So super, super fun. So the link is below. All you have to do is go below and click on that link, and it will show you what to do. So there's lots of different ways that you can earn more entries, and that's why I thought this was fun. So let's talk about this. This is, first just adding your email, gets you an entry just by, signing up, right? If you share on Facebook, you get 3 more entries. If you share on Messenger, you get 3 more entries. If you share via your email, 3 more entries. So see how many times you can get your name entered by just following all these things? If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, 2 more entries. If you like Everything Embroidery Market on Facebook, 2 more entries. If you like Embroidery Aid, which is my subsidiary, I don't know. Is that a word? My other venture. If you like Embroidery Aid on Facebook, 2 more entries. So it's just a fun way to just kind of see other things, see the Everything Embroidery Market Facebook page, to see Embroidery Aid, to subscribe to this channel so you see more things coming up. Also sharing it with others so that we can get the word out about this amazing trade show and just have all of our embroidery friends together. And so I am going to host this giveaway for the next 2 weeks, you guys. 2 weeks you have to share this with as many. Okay, are we still there? It kind of froze. So just a really fun way to have lots of opportunities to enter. It's going to go on for 2 weeks. And I think I listed on there when I was going to do the drawing. So, and I didn't write it down. It's going to run for, like I said, the next 2 weeks. So for 14 days, it probably says 13 days at this point because it's counting down. I don't know what we missed or how long that you guys weren't seeing me. So hopefully you heard all of the ways that you can enter. When you click on the link below, it will walk you through the way to get lots more entries for each person. Basically, the way that works is you share it on Facebook, you get 3 extra entries. You share it on Messenger, you get 3 extra entries. You share it via email, you get 3 extra entries into the contest. You subscribe to my YouTube channel, you get extra. You subscribe to or like Everything Embroidery Market on Facebook, like Embroidery Aid on Facebook. These are all ways that you get extra entries to earn this amazing prize. So you guys click on that link, enter as many ways as you want, get as many entries in as you want, and share it with lots of people. Because like I said, it'd be amazing to have everybody there. And I hope you guys, if you do go, maybe you want to take my class and learn a bit more about social media. If not, maybe we'll see each other. I definitely will be at the meet and greet because I want to go meet everybody that's, on the vendor panel. So come say hello to me. If you do come, let me know in the comments if you're planning on coming as well. It would just be great to see and meet people in person that are able to attend. So it is in Biloxi, Mississippi this year, September 10th and 11th. There is a day before that has a couple of extra add-ons that you can attend. And then they will be doing another trade show, I think, I don't know if they've actually announced where it will be yet, but there will be other opportunities if Biloxi, Mississippi isn't, you know, as close to you, if that would be, you know, too hard to get to, then moving forward, that, you know, the next one will be at another location. So it's not always going to be in the same spot. So I'm so excited about this giveaway. I'm so excited about this trade show. I'm so excited about just everything, you know, embroidery world related. So questions, comments, put them all below, and like this video, share this video so that others will learn. I'll reference this video over the next couple of weeks just so you can remember to enter. And I look forward to just hearing from you guys. So happy stitching to everyone. Hey, Ashley. Yes, you can win, Ashley, then you can go. So anyway, you guys have an awesome night. Thanks for popping in and good luck. Woo!